But I want to talk today a little bit about the decision to buy a house and how that works as far as the process, what steps you should take first and how you should do it. Hey, how's it going? It's Zap Martin with the Martin Group. As a real estate professional and as a buyer myself, a lot of people ask me, hey Zap, what's the first thing I should do? I want to buy a house. So I want to tell you the tale of two buyers that I personally worked with. I won't use their names to protect the lives of the innocent, but I'll kind of explain what they did. So the first buyer was shopping, right? They went to open houses, they were looking at houses, they were looking online on Zillow, Redfin, Trulia, all these websites and trying to check out houses. And then they called me when they found a house they liked. They said, Zap, we found a house we liked. We know you do real estate stuff. Can you help us out? And I asked them a bunch of questions like I do with anyone who's going to buy a house. And they mentioned they had not done anything financially, no pre-approval, hadn't looked at their credit, hadn't thought about anything, right? Turns out they were unable to get the house they wanted because by the time we actually looked into their financial situation, they had made some recent purchases that lowered their credit. They didn't have any kind of runway as far as down payment and saving up. And also their pre-approval amount was less than what they thought. So they actually had to put a big halt on their process for buying a house. Now we did get them together and help them out later, but it certainly delayed the process. Pivoting to another client who called me first and said, hey Zap, I'm thinking about buying a house, what should I do? So we consulted, we sat down and talked, went through what we call a buyer meeting just to talk numbers and what they want, what they're looking for, timeline, price point, size, location. And then we got them pre-approved. We made sure we could see exactly how much house they could afford and also how much house they could afford with some options, because sometimes you can afford a little more house if you put a little more down, you can afford a little less house if you put less down, but we talked through all of that. And then we went shopping, and what was great about that is it was a really quick, precise shopping because we knew exactly what we could afford, and we'd already talked about the kind of house they want and the neighborhood they want. So the process didn't take very long, and they already knew. I mean, by this time they had learned so much information. By the time we started going shopping, they knew exactly what kind of house they wanted, and were able to find it, put an offer in, get it accepted, and get them in their home. So I bring this up because certainly the tendency is to shop first and then make a call when you find the house you want versus having a conversation first, getting pre-approved, and then going shopping. So if you're thinking about buying a house and you're serious, I would recommend consult first, right? Whether it's me or somebody else you trust, talk to someone that knows the process, that's done this before, and that can really guide you through what to do. And then again, the next thing they should be doing is seeing how much you can afford, and then that will help you shop better. It'll be, like I said, more efficient. You'll get your offers accepted. I've noticed when we do it this way, offers get accepted better because we can really leverage and negotiate better because we have all of this information already to go. So that's my advice to you. Best of luck if you're looking to buy a home, and as always, if you have questions, give me a call. I'd love to help you out. Thanks.